take it on. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Kauffie Company. It is Friday, the 7th of February, and it is a miserable wet day today. And that is very apt, really. I believe that's the word. It's very appropriate because last night, my God, was that bad. My God, was that bad last night. We will be doing a sort of a reaction, sort of a good chat reaction to that absolute horror show that was last night. And I'm going to quote one of the most famous TV shows in the world, which is Malcolm in the Middle. I expected nothing, and I was still disappointed. Let it sink in there. We're going to be joined, hopefully, by Mr. Daigle in a bit. He's going to join us, and I've sent the link to the guys in the Kauffie Company community that like to come on the show. The likes of Nick, Kuva, Bobby, if they are around, they are all welcome to join the show. And yeah, we will have that on there. But without further ado, let's see who is in the chat to take us through the show. We got Scott Colliver. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. A Tavacron Wembley 1. Good to see you. Corey Boy's in the house. YouTube member, Corey Boy. Good to see you. The Sheriff's in the house. YouTube member. Good to see you, Sheriff. Andrew Gregory's in the house. Good to see you. YouTube member. Tweaky. YouTube member. Stacey's in the house. YouTube member. My day just got better. My coffee man in the house. Good to see you, Stace. Hopefully you're well. We have Phil P. Woo! Oh. Arr! He's a pirate today. Arr! That's Phil P today. We got Matty K. Good to see you, little one. Good to see you. Matty K would like the link of the show. Little Matty K is going to have a rant. And it's good because we get to promote his channel as well. We get to promote his channel, which he's got a live video later. We will bring little Matty in for a bit. He's got 10 minutes. But good to see you, Matty, YouTube member. Bill, YouTube member. Good to see you, Bud. Good to see you. Queen Ellie's in the house. Yep, absolutely terrible. A Tavacron Wembley 1. Good. Yep, we said hello. Ian Ferguson, sunshine. There's no sunshine today. The sun always shines in summer. Yeah, it does. But Stuart, good to see you, buddy. YouTube member. The snake. The rain is the tears of Bill Nicholson in heaven. I believe you. Daniel Leave Me is in the house. Daniel, yes, indeed. Please leave. Barbaric Disdain. Angus is in the house. Good to see it. That is the worst. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. We've got a few people lined up, Corey. We've got a few people lined up. You taking the piss with the pirate stuff? Who knows? Paddy's in the house. Good to see you. Afternoon, buddy. The only thing I can say it gives up is the team. Give up on this team. Yeah, give up. I give up. Indeed. Mr. Flower Power, if you're around, I'll give you the link as well, buddy. You're part of the Kauffie Company community. Ben, what did I say? Big Vic should have played. Daigle out. Yes, indeed. Angus, you literally said, hold me beer. Well, outshit you. And yeah, we outshitted you. We did indeed. Kulu's elusive right foot. Good afternoon. What a terrible performance. Yes, what a terrible performance indeed. Can I be reborn and choose a different football club? No, you can't, Bill. You are stuck with us. And your favourite player of all time, Timothy Atuba and the Stepovers. Big up to Timothy Atuba. Paul G's in the house and afternoon all. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you. Let's get into it. I said this on Sava's show earlier. So come to Leeds, Bill. Come to Leeds. Bill's near enough. Got so bored last night, I found myself removing the chocolate from my Maltesers and putting the honeycomb back in the packet. Good stuff. We got little Uckies in the house. Little Matty. How are you, buddy? What's happening?
I've had a bad day thinking about last night, but yeah, I'm good.
School or no?
I got about like 20 minutes ago because it's Shabbat, so they finish early.
Who the hell's knocking on my door? But yes, good to see her. A tuber is better than everyone last week. No brewing bollocks. No, it's just bollocks, indeed. Colin Crossamano. Let's get into it, Matty. Let's get into it. What is this? The worst Tottenham team of all? I know you're only 15, so you can't really say if this is the worst team of all time. But from whatever you know, good to see her, Robbie. Good to see her. Is this the worst? This is definitely the worst Tottenham team in your lifetime. It's definitely the worst Tottenham team.
Yeah.
Is this the worst Tottenham team in your life? In
Unless you were born before the war, it's the worst Tottenham team.
No, 76. 76 is the worst. Little Aki, what do you think?
Well, definitely in my time is the worst. I don't know enough about like history, but I'd say it's the worst. I mean, it's not the worst team. Maybe like the worst outcome. Like 'cause the last 2 seasons has been very. I mean, we finished 5th last season. Like we can't forget that, but we've been in like 16th in the Prem the last few weeks. I mean, we're in 14th now, but yeah.
I don't. They had Hoddle and they had Hoddle in midfield, the relegated side. It's not like it didn't have good players.
Yeah.
They had Hoddle in the team. I wish we had Glenn Hoddle. I'd swap that midfield.
You could say we have a Sonny in our team. I mean, Sonny is a legend at our club. Like, don't get that wrong, but he's a nuisance at the moment.
Nick has been very damning of Son and has been Mr. James Flower, Mr. Flower Power. He's done, isn't he? He's done. He's done as a footballer.
Should have cashed out last season.
Yeah. But where do we go from here, Matty? This is the. I've said this before about Daniel Levy, and this. I've said this about him, that he's stolen the love from the youth, because the youth are now having to grow up with this shambles he's created. What's your view as a younger fan? Well, basically, you should be reporting your dad to the police for child abuse for what he's making you do. He almost made you go to Villa on Sunday. That's just abuse.
I'm probably going to be going because I think I might find train tickets. I mean, I got tickets. I just need to like.
That is child abuse. On a on a scale of 1 to 10, how much child abuse is it to make poor Matty go all the way to Birmingham to watch Tottenham lose to Aston Villa? Yes, and he's got to go to Birmingham. We're not going to talk shit about that. Yeah, that's Dudley. Give it. But where do we go from here, Matty? Where do we go from here?
Nothing's changing until the board is changed. We can sack Ange now. We can get Iriola and we can get Howe and we can get Franklin. It's not going to change anything. We might get a good season. We might get Europe. What's it going to do? 18 months we'll be in the exact same place. Nothing's changing.
But at least, though, little brother, they could say, at least they'll set the team up correctly. It's the funniest thing, wasn't it? That last 20 minutes, we had our best right back at defending at right wing. We had our best right back at attacking at right back. And we had our midfielder at left back. It's bonkers, isn't it? He's gone. He is just a dead manager, isn't he? He's a dead man walking.
That's the first time I've ever turned off a TV before the game ended. I turned it off in the 80th minute. I didn't even turn it off when we were losing 6-0 to Newcastle in like the 20th minute. Like, yeah.
It was young man. Cool. Yes. This young man should leave home. Yes. It's character building, borderline child abuse. It is. It's totally child abuse. Rashford is going to score a hat-trick. Yep. Good to see you, Jesse. Hopefully you're well. Yeah. Hopefully you're well. At least we got Sean Slater's been been a I'm not going to put that comment up on the screen. Big up King Coffin, the one and only donut. Good to see you, the Bingo King. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well.
What
Thank
Angus
you
said
so much.
about Rashford, I'm so scared for Sunday.
You should be. You should be.
I think he'll 100% score. It's written in the stars.
He's going to score 3. He's going to score a hat trick. He's going to score a hat trick. I absolutely. But let's go through the performance. No one played well, did they, Matty? No one played well. No one played well.
Spence, but Spence was the best player, but no one played well. Best of a bad bunch.
There you go, my son. There we go. If you're in the chat, go and sub to Little Matty's channel. Myself, Perch, and Daigle are taking up the role of boosting his channel. So go over to Little Matty's channel. We're going to help him out. You've got a video at 7 p.m. whilst we have
amazing video.
We have 40 people in the audience. Go and subscribe to Little Matty. He talks a lot of sense, but he also, poor you, Matty. Poor you having to deal with Eugene, Perch, and Daigle arguing. Poor you. Embrace the fear. You have no other choice. Onus is in the house. I don't know how people come to their conclusions. Arsenal lost their semi-final 4-0. They're second in the league. We lost 4-1 to the best team in Europe, and people are getting on like the world has ended. Let's break this down. Let's break this down, Ola. Good to see you on the channel. Let's break this down. That was the most embarrassing Tottenham performance I've ever seen. To lose 2-0 to a really good... That is one of the most embarrassing Tottenham. No heart, no effort, no quality, not even a shot on target. Not even a shot on target.
Not a shot on target the whole match?
Not in the whole match. We didn't have a single shot on target in the entire match. I have supported Tottenham throughout the entire years of Daniel Levy owning this football club. Never once have we been 14th in February.
Yeah.
That is disgusting. We paid the highest season ticket prices in the world for a football club. Certainly the highest season ticket prices in England as a basis. I think the most expensive one is Fulham, but they've got a brand new stadium and it's West London and it's club level. But as an average football ticket, we have the highest prices in the league, in the entire Premier League.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be 14th. This squad is not that bad. Bentancur is not a 14th place player. Bissouma is not a 14th place player.
They may not be a 14th place player, but they're playing like that. Like, you can't blame this on the manager. Yes, the manager's probably the most to blame. And obviously the whole board's to blame for everything.
Sure, Matty.
But the players are to blame. That last night they were passionless. They had no care. They had no ambition. They didn't fight for anything. They just said that. I saw players walking around when we were 3-0 down. Like, just fight for the badge. Just play for the badge.
You know what I thought that was last night, Massey? That was the first sign of down in tools. That was the first signing of down in tools. Chinwag Spurs actually has it right. We've actually lost by more than 3 goals 5 times this year. 5 times this year. Not this calendar year, but this season. We've lost by 3 or more goals 4 or 5 times this year. This manager, and I do understand that you don't want to give all the blame to the manager because there is a massive piece of the pie, isn't there? But when I see our manager not even talking to his players on the touchline, arms crossed, not even saying a word, not even a, come on, lads, we're in the game here. Let's get back in shape. He doesn't say anything. And he's expecting the few senior players we've got to coach the youth players. When you've got loads of youth players, you've got to be talking to them because they're inexperienced. You've got to be talking to them. You've got to talk to them. You can't expect them to be out. Again, one of the best teams in Europe, probably the best team in Europe.
I've said
so abject.
I feel like Ange, he's either extremely left or extremely right. He'd go all out attack, properly inverting wingers and fullbacks, doing extremely high lines, stupid, or do what he did yesterday. come completely back, low block, everything. But we don't get a shot on target, and we didn't adapt. When we came 1-0 down, we didn't adapt. I was okay with that. I wasn't okay, but I wasn't angry. When we were 2-0 down, then I was angry. We didn't adapt. We still held back. I don't understand. We didn't create a shot on target the whole game, so you said.
Yeah.
Son didn't turn on the whole game. He had a good shot, 4-0 down. But why does it take him to have some passion? Why does it take 4-0 down to take some passion? I don't understand.
Beg to differ on Basuma. He's pony. He was great for Brighton. It was perfectly good under Graham Potter. That's why we signed him. You could say the manner, but I think Basuma he's not a defensive midfielder, is he, Matty? He was never a defensive midfielder. Yes, you can blame him for the misplaced passes, and I do think he has a lot. If I was in charge, I would sell him immediately. But he's not this bad. He was never this bad. I think, we will remember. That's a brilliant one. I like that. Jesse, who said it's more than the manner Spurs lost. If you'd gone out giving 100%, you didn't even try. Worst performance of the season. They didn't even look bothered at full time. Absolutely spot on, Jess. Spot on. They did not care one bit. They did not care. They did.
So,
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, Angus. No one should have clapped them.
The Champions League.
We've conceded 37 goals in the Premier League this season, and I've averaged 2 goals every single match. So, but look, our conversion rate is 14% in the Premier League this season. That's awful.
Yep.
Big Ange supported.
It doesn't mean anything. But this team isn't coached, is it, Matty? You can see when they go forward. When you see a really good side, you see triangles form. You see players about 3 or 4 options. Oh, I can pass here. When we get the ball, there's always a sea of the opposition players in front. They are just not coached, are they? They don't know how to attack. They don't know how to defend. Emerson Royale isn't even our wing back. I'm a poet, but didn't know it. Go for it. Don't you think we're not coached, are we?
No, we aren't. But it's everyone's to blame. But yes, we aren't coached.
Yeah,
everything's wrong.
But it's all we can do, Ben, is change the Spurs march on Sunday week. I'll be travelling a couple of hours to be there. Any true hand has to be on it at all if they can. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Smash the likes, indeed. I'd say the best. Ellie's saying he's the only Greek I see who is passionate. It's really. I'm not going to say anything but simply put, he's ignorant. When asked about the criticism last night, he says he ignores it. Who does he listen to? I don't know, mate. We got Destiny 5. Good to see you, Destiny 5. Saying men versus boys, simply not good enough. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was a disgusting.
It's quality levels as well. You can say it's men versus boys, but that's nothing to do with managerial. It was men versus boys. They are big players who many of them are signed by big. Like I know a lot of Liverpool fans want FSG out, but they say they don't spend money. But just compare them to us. Like we might spend money.
Their team is ridiculous. I wish I had their team. Their team was mentally good. But it is because the manager's job is to get them up for a game. Yes, they should be up for a semi-final, as they should be up for a semi-final. But the manager should be geeing them up or something, talking to them. This game
screaming on the touchline, shouting, screaming.
Yeah. But we got Nigels in the house saying, big up Ben and Matty. I knew we would lose, but the way we lost was so typically Spurs. No passion, no pride, no quality. I'm so done. The Sheriff is saying, I've never felt so disconnected with my club in my 54 years of existence. It's mad. If the bloke can't see any faults after a 4-0 battering, then chooses to ignore outside noise, then that tells you everything you need to know about your club. Indeed, I agree. Neil, good to see you, Neil. In over 40 years of supporting Spurs, that was up there as one of the worst. Diabolical. The scoreline, fine, I can accept, but the performance, no way. I agree. Yes, my brother is behind me, Colin. Yes, my brother is behind me. If Liverpool played the under-21s, they would have still they still would have beaten us. He's bang on. He's bang on. Ange would ruin them. No, we don't. None of that, please, Daniel. None of that, mate. None of
Question
that,
for
please,
you,
mate.
Ben. Ben,
Yes.
question for you. If Slot was our manager with the exact same lineup as we had yesterday, and they had the exact same lineup, but with Klopp, let's say, what would you think would have happened?
We'd be organised. We'd give a shit. We'd press. Players would be in their correct position.
Yeah, but giving a shit that's not up to the manager. Like, yes, all the other things are
No,
up to the
but
manager.
they've got to believe. The players don't believe in him. That last night. The only
Sure.
players that turned up were Spence, Danso, and Tell. And Tell was awful last night. He didn't get a chance to do anything. They don't care. They last night down tools on their manager. They do not care. They really don't care. They don't believe in the project. They don't see a project getting battered every week by teams. And when you only win one game in 8 games, you see that there's no project there.
Yeah.
And good to see a Vindaloo. Good to see a buddy.
For me, Tell is just a stepping stone. He's coming to us for 6 months.
He already wants to leave, by the way. He already wants to go to Man United from that story this morning.
We tried to buy him and he didn't want to come. So it's just showing that we're just a stepping stone club. Always look at the managers, Nuno, Jose, Conte, they're all like first in their leagues now. Obviously not Nuno, but he's very close. Like, just look what they can do. Why is the reason that every player that leaves our club wins a trophy? Why is the reason?
If the players haven't given up on Ange, their play says otherwise. Totally agree with you, buddy. Totally agree. The manager dictates the temper and the drive and the spirit and the belief. Absolutely. I blame Jess for the loss, not playing the magic banjo hard enough for us. Big up the magic banjo. Did anyone notice the difference in stature between Virgil van Dijk and Tell? Hilarious. The project is a myth. The bloke has no clue. You heard what he said in the press. What was really funny, and it made me really laugh on Sava's show, he said that Dane Scarlett is fit enough to play against Villa this weekend, but he totally forgot that Dane Scarlett played for Oxford in the FA Cup, so he's actually cup-tied for the game at the weekend. So he's saying he's fit for the game, and he can't even play. He doesn't even know his own squad. He doesn't even know his own squad. He's embarrassing.
Yeah.
He's embarrassing.
I think you should have a poll for Tim Sherwood to return.
Bring back Tim Sherwood. Spurs were a stepping stone for Nuno to Forest, and this isn't the glory days of Forest. Laugh my. Yep, we are. Yeah, guys in chat, we don't need to threaten each other. We don't need to threaten each other. I'll be playing the banjo Sunday, Barbaric. We're gonna need about 4. Get what's it called? Get Stacey a banjo as well. We are so flat. There's no belief in this clown's tactics. Harry Kane and Eric Dyer haven't won a trophy yet. Smash the likes. Smash the likes, indeed.
How much would you spend if Kane wants to come back in the summer? What's the most you'd spend?
He's not coming back for us anyway, seeing this.
Yeah.
He did. And that was the thing. Eric Dyer warned us about this fella. Eric Dyer said it himself. This manager does not coach tactics. He does not coach tactics. He doesn't tell them where to be. He doesn't tell them how to perform. He doesn't teach them drill. He doesn't drill them. That was the one thing from Arne Slot's team. They were drilled. They were tactically brilliant. Everything they did, the way they move, the way Salah, every time they got the ball, Salah would peel off everyone, and that would just make the Tottenham team panic. It would make a massive bit of space. They're so much. You don't need. We've seen teams that are worse than this get results because they're drilled properly. They know where to be. They know what to do. They understand that in this portion of the game, you have to be here, and timing is everything. We're not coached in anything. I don't think he even coaches them how to get out of bed in the morning, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I don't think he's taught them how to run a bath. It's mental. But we're joined. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Bobby.
Good morning, gents. How are you? Sorry I'm late to the party. Had to get ready here and get going. What's that? Is
We're
that
going
mine?
in. Little Archie's here.
Hello, little one.
We've got little Archie
Big up.
here.
Good
Bobby.
morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody in the chat. How's things, buddy?
Try and breathe some positivity back into us, Bobby. I know you're on
All
the
right, I
same-
got lots of positivity for you. The best thing about this week is my boy Benny K hit 1,000 subs. He's that close to getting some memberships and stuff like that, so we can start supporting the channel. You know, that's about the only highlight I have from this week. And we could sing Spurs are on the way to Wembley. That's if the team bus is going to go there to watch the game. That's about it.
Yeah,
That's-
we still
yeah.
have more.
By the way, late tomorrow. That's my sister.
The coffee beans. Hi, Leo.
No, I'm not saying hi to Leo. I'm not saying hi to Leo. Leo's on cutoff for me right now. I said hi to him and Leo and
What's
Kate.
he done to you now?
I said hi to him and Kate and Jim's chat. Completely blanked me. I'm
How
distraught.
dare he?
I'm just so
dare he?
distraught. Yeah, you know I get emotional about
Yeah,
stuff like that.
he's saying
Oh.
hi to you, but
No, too little, too late kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you
I'm
agree with
very
his
upset.
comment,
Leo, you are cut off for at least 34 seconds more.
okay, I like it.
Deeply
Bobby,
distraught.
we've got this comment from Andrew Bennett, and he's saying,
I
Ange
can't read
Postecoglou-
them at all. I'm on my
Oh, no,
phone
I'm-
here, buddy. Sorry, I'm
I'm
driving.
going to read it to you. He's saying,
Please.
Ange is totally clueless. No coaching, no shape. I know there is a major lack of commitment from most players last night, but they really don't they had a clue what their roles were.
Yeah.
What do you think about that statement? He's bang on, isn't he?
I don't think he's wrong. Let's put it that way. You know, my love affair with Ange has ended. I made it very clear last week when myself and Kuba did a little show there. I think he's seriously out of his depth. I don't think he really knows what he's doing. What's worse is I don't think he knows his squad at this point, 18 months in or almost close to 2 years in, and still doesn't know what players play in the best position and what combinations work.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
injuries
the-
I said this earlier, Bobby, and I'll say it again because it was hilarious. I thought it was hilariously funny. He had our best defensive right back at right wing. He
Right
had
wing,
our
yeah.
best- he had our best attacking right back at right back, and he had
Yeah.
our only defensive central midfielder at left back. That
Yeah,
tells you all you
that,
need
when
to
those
know.
when those switches came on, you saw the impact kind of thing right away. Okay, a little bit of fresh legs on there made a difference. The youngsters came out a little bit hungry, but the shape just didn't make sense. You know, I even turned around to Christian at one point because I see Spence and Porro literally right beside each other, and I'm wondering what positions are they playing? Like you figured maybe Spence would have gone to the left, and then Archie Gray would have gone into the midfield, right? Which
Yeah.
would have kind of made sense because when he made those subs, that's what I thought was going to happen. But then, like you
Yeah.
said, when he kept him there and pushed both of them to the right side, and pretty much they seemed like they're operating in the same area, it
It's
didn't
so
make
bad,
any sense.
Bobby. It's so bad that whole of Graham has turned up. All of Graham has turned up.
Oh, look, wow, big up, Graham. Good to see you, man.
The floor is yours, Graham.
How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Wow.
You got that-
See,
you got that.
that's what we need right now. Graham is such a big, a fan of everybody here in the community. He supports us, all of us here together, and he's decided that he's going to bless us with this presence to make us all feel better. So thank you, Graham.
You got back at 5 a.m. this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You went to the game?
Well,
Yeah.
what was your feeling on the game?
Holy.
Do you want to see it?
No, I'm okay.
Liverpool
Yeah.
played well.
Liverpool.
My feeling on the game is what I expected. The only difference is I said 5-0 rather than 4.
You negative
You
Nancy. You negative Nancy.
You're the problem, Graham.
You're the problem.
I'm the problem. I've always been the problem.
Yeah. Funny, Stacey saying, "Who's the silver fox?"
Hey, she talking about Graham or me?
I don't know. Hello from Poland. Poland? Is that Poland? I don't know. Must be. Archie should go back to Leeds, not because he isn't good enough, but because he's being destroyed by a choose words carefully person in charge. Dang the whole of Graham. Yeah, the whole of Graham.
You know what? Whoever just made that last comment isn't too far off. I'm seriously pissed off with Ange in the sense that I think this guy has just absolutely ruined Mickey Van de Ven's career already.
Yeah,
and that breaks my heart because I haven't had a passion for a player in a Spurs kit the way I do for Van de Ven since Teddy Sheringham. I haven't had that love affair with a player since, and it absolutely breaks my heart. It really does. I think this kid's just, regardless of if he stayed with Spurs in the near future or whatnot and became a club legend, whatever, I think he's just been seriously ruined. He's done. I think if he needs hamstring surgery and that whole graft thing that you and I were discussing the other day,
yeah,
I think this kid's he's going to be done. His pace is one of his biggest assets, and it's going to be taken away.
I said this yesterday about Archie Gray. If I was Archie Gray playing left back when he's a centre midfielder, when there are two other fullbacks on the field, I would put in a transfer request. I would put in a transfer request. Matty, what's your opinion on it all? Because it is just meh. It is just. What do you say about it?
I mean, obviously Archie Gray shouldn't be playing there, but do we have a choice? We need new signings.
Yes. We had a choice.
Yeah, but who else we playing centre back or left back? We literally have no one.
We had two centre backs on the pitch.
Yeah, that's true. Yes,
yeah, we had two fullbacks on the pitch that played at fullback. Yeah. We did have Archie Gray, who's a defensive midfielder, and he plays him at left back.
He's playing twice a week out of position at 18 years old, and it's hard. And the training sessions that he's going through, because it's not coincidental that everyone's injured. That all these players are getting injured at the same time.
Isn't Bobby more of a silver Bengal tiger? You're on the Christmas card list this year, sire. You're on.
What's that? Sorry.
You're more of a silver Bengal tiger.
Who said
you're
that?
On the Christmas, Fox. Yeah.
Simon.
It's a tier. It was a tier 3 hamstring injury, but I don't think he's for. Do you know anything about his hamstring injury, Graham? Mickey Van de Ven. No, this is why we pay you, Graham.
What in? Rule Fox.
You have Rule Fox. We have Rule Fox. Question is, guys, where do we go from here? Bobby, where do we go from here?
Honestly, in reality, we're so far down. Isn't the only way up when you hit the bottom of the barrel? We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. When we come into a semifinal and we don't even get a shot on net, where does the blame lie? Does it blame in the ineffectiveness of the players? Is the blame lie in the ineffectiveness of the manager? Clearly setting up to just kind of park the bus early on didn't work out because they invited Liverpool on, and they're just too good. You just couldn't do that. I honestly think the biggest mistake he made was not subbing Kinski after he conceded that penalty, and you could see the kid was completely rattled after that. He couldn't make a 5-yard pass after that.
He couldn't catch a ball, could he? He couldn't even catch a ball. He was
couldn't catch a ball, couldn't make a pass. The basics were completely gone, and it was sad.
Yeah.
Kid was completely ruined. His confidence is probably at an all-time low. He started out on such a high and got all this praise, but I still can't see why Brandon Austin doesn't get a crack when he's done well.
You and me both. We got Mike Zappers in the house saying gutted if we don't get relegated. It can't take another 25 of this shit under Levy. Oh, bloody hell. I see Madders putting in a transfer request.
I'm going to have to go.
Matters put in a transfer request?
Okay, you're going to have to go, Matty. What are your final thoughts and promote your channel before you jump?
Yeah, I have a video going live at 7 p.m. today with Brian, Percy, and Eugene. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Everyone will be there.
Yeah, good stuff. We'll put the link in for you, Matty. We'll put the link in for you, and we'll do a bit of promotion for you later as well on TOT. But thank you so much. You got any
catchphrase? Matty.
Got a catchphrase?
And as always, Levy out.
Great stuff. That's what we like to see. That's what we
I
like
think
to
Matty
see.
needs a new catchphrase. It should be "Drink your milk."
Yes, he does. He's the Milky Bar kid at the moment. He's
Yeah.
strong and tough though. Bobby, where are we gonna go from here? Where are
Honestly,
we gonna
Ben,
go?
I'm like a lot of other Spurs fans. I'm not even mad. I'm more just sad and disappointed. I just feel like, meh. You know, I've got a runaround day today with a couple of appointments and stuff like that, and it's just like, just get on with it. No big deal. I was really, really pissy last night, of course, because all my Liverpool family and friends, of course, are just drilling the messages through. But, you know, you can't even say anything back, really. It's just kind of like sit back and take it because, like, yep. You know, you can't even offer anything back in a response. We were humbled. We were completely played off the pitch. Like I said, that second goal, even dare I say, if Austin potentially even Vicario was the net, that they would have got to it. Who knows? You know, we could sit here and do the maybe this, maybe that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's over. We're done. We look forward to Sunday, and hopefully we can give Villa a game and at least stay in the FA Cup and keep our hopes alive for one trophy, because I think we're mathematically out of the league. Well, we got Europa too. What am I saying?
Yeah. There's no way we're winning the Europa League with some of the teams in that competition, Bobby. There are some great sides. And we could play Galatasaray again. They should have put 9 past us when we played them. They could have put 9 past us.
Easily, yeah. Osimhen could have scored 5 in his first, 10 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what's heartbreaking. You know, you look at the fact that we dropped 123 million basically on Solanke and Richie when we could have got Osimhen for 80. When we could have got Isak for 55 at the time?
60,
you know,
65, yeah.
Gee, he's just something else, man. He is just something else. He's just beautiful. Oh my God.
Business has just picked up.
Hey, Brian.
The final boss is here. The final boss. Here is little Matty's link. Go and the 59 of you in the audience. Go and sub to little Matty. He's a lovely, lovely boy. And we're gonna get his we're gonna get his channel up. He's got a lot of sense in his young age, but he's just a great. And then let's back him. But Brian, I'm just gonna let you go. I'm just gonna let you go.
Listen, I'm going live at 1:15 with Psycho Fox. He's gonna go and have his say. He's a really brilliant person to listen to. I can't stress how good he is when he gets going. But I've just put a tweet out just now where I look at big up Graham, brother, big up full body of Graham. I look back at that video where it goes, "We are Greaves, Chivers." You know that one with Trigger, where it does the whole monologue and pumps you up and goes, "Oh mate, what a club!" We need to get a new version. We are the touchdown. We are the knockout. We are the partnerships. We are Pink, the Roses, the Rolling Stones, and Gaga. There needs to be a new version.
Where's Beyonce, dude? Come on.
How dare you?
Just everything that happens at this football club, everything that used to resemble a football club is gone. It is gone. And there will be no change. Like I said on the Savage Show this morning, it's getting to the point now where literally we don't even need to do this. We just need to replay stuff from the previous fixture and just make sure we change the team name. That's what we have to do. Like, I guarantee whatever we've just done against Liverpool, you can dig up my Liverpool stuff that I've spoken about, and then on Monday just change it for the word Villa.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That is all it is, people.
One
Um,
thing about it, Graham, because you said this in Savas chat earlier, that you don't even want to go against Villa on Sunday. How many games have you, like, literally, I don't think there is a man that's alive at the moment who's been to more Tottenham games than you have.
I know a few people that've been to more than I have.
I don't know them, so it's not possible. Not even you want to go this weekend.
I've missed a few European games over the last few years, so
Yeah.
I know there's plenty of people that have seen those games where I haven't. But I've missed 7 home games since 1917.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I could say I've gone to 7 home games since that time.
Graham, how did you get there yesterday? What mode of transport did you take?
Coach,
Okay.
not with us, but with private group.
Was Johnny driving?
No. What I'm getting at is Spurs go up to Liverpool. They're either in a first class train, they'll fly, or they're in those lovely, warm, beautiful coaches, lap of luxury, no expense spared, and obviously they don't pay for it because the club sort it. There's people like Graham that have followed this club since before Levy was even born.
Yeah.
Since before he was even and gone up and down this country and around the world to do everything, and have paid tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds, which is like a week's wages to these fucking morons that wear that shirt.
Yeah.
That's done in a week. Bang, 1 week. And they do this. And senior players have to be told to go over and applaud the fans.
Yeah.
This club is disgraceful. There's no culture. There's no... like I said, just repeat everything I've been saying for all the years that I've been coming on YouTube and just put it on a loop. I don't even need to... I could literally never go on YouTube again and you can play all my stuff and it will still be true.
Brian, go back to the first statement you got from Enoch when they first took over the club. They
Correct.
said, we are not football people. We are entertainment people. And they're giving you now exactly what they said they were going to give you.
Well, they're not, because they're not giving you...
I'm not
but
entertained.
not on football, no.
I'm not
But not on
entertained.
football. Not on football, right? There are people out there that will be entertained by the rubbish that we're watching. Simple.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yep.
shouldn't there a metric for who spends more money in the Tottenham Stadium, whether it's away fans spend more money than Tottenham? Because actually, in a
that ground makes 6 million revenue per game.
I know, but
Oh no! Look who's here!
Oh,
Look
Jesus.
who's here! Barryson Royale.
Good time.
Bazza, here's
What?
your monologue time. What are you going to say? That is what he's going to say, probably.
What are we going to say?
Will said, I said, what are you going to say? And he said, son out. I said, that probably is what you're going to say, to be honest.
Kyung Min done.
Yeah.
Simple as that. No, look, I think look, I was just gonna say I've just seen Brian Daigle's tweet, and I was just gonna, because he just shared it, so that's why I thought, I'm gonna read it like it should. We are the touchdown, the knockout, the F1 experience. We are Pink, Beyonce, and the Stones. We are the Skywalk, the rugby, the official partnerships. And we are in the mud.
Yeah, I was trying to get that last bit. You know, when it goes daring to, and I was like, I was running out of it. I should say daring to entertain, daring to lie, daring to. I don't know. I was running. I was like, it's like, mate, it is fucking. This club is. I don't understand how anyone is backing any part of this football club anymore. Don't get me wrong. We're all support. We want better. I don't understand how the manager is still being defended. I don't understand how the players are being defended. But the thing is, as well, they keep going on. What they keep going on about as well is, wait for the injuries. When those injuries come back, we're all fine. Well, Richie, we got told by Ange, we gave him 2 weeks extra to make sure he's super fit. He's injured. Ben Davies should have been back sooner. He had a setback. Van der Ven, we don't know what's going on. Romero is a slow healer. Destiny was coming back. All these players, they get this close to coming back and they're gone. And the only one that's come back is Mr. Bloody, I was born injured. We gave you an extra 2 weeks to stay fit and make sure you were right to get injured. And people think when we get back, when we get our players back, mate, I'll keep going back to it. Someone put a tweet out, and I think it's one of our lot, Graham, from the group, said, "Do you know what? When we're all dead, Spurs are going to be brilliant because that's when the youth will come through."
I got it here for you, Alex. You obviously saw that, mate. You obviously saw that earlier. I've got it.
There's your trophy, mate. And don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. Oh, bloody hell!
I agree with what you say. Don't get used to
it. I like Brian saying that once the injuries are back and stuff like that, we should be fine. Not really, because once the injury's back, all the players that we bought are going to be sold because they want to leave already. Did you guys see that Tell thing? I got somebody sent something in one of the groups saying he's already requested to go to United in the summer. Yeah. Jesus. But then, who knows? You know, the media over there.
Bobby, when all the players that are
45 minutes is all it took him to realize he wasted his time coming here. He's probably hating Harry Kane right now.
When all the players are fit again, he's not going to play the players that are playing well, like the Archie Grays, the Spences, the players that have been. He will drop them immediately and play his favourites. He will do it immediately. He won't play them. He's not playing them already.
I love your optimism when we have all our players back.
Yeah.
That's funny.
In 2045.
Yeah.
Yeah, one shot on target in both legs of a semi-final on target. Both legs.
That's good, man. It's good.
Watching Donnelly and Keeley against Man City.
Get in. Where's Shawnee Slater when you need him? But we've got Tweaky's gifted a membership to the Kauffie Company. So if you were gifted a membership from Tweaky, please say thank you to him. Thank you so much, Tweaky, for supporting the channel. Really helps us out a lot. And great stuff.
The question on everyone's lips is Graham going on Sunday? Because he said he was thinking about not going on Sunday. And
at the moment, I can't get rid of the ticket.
Well, that's it, Graham. Unfortunately, that's the problem.
They're pulling you.
I'm going now. I'm
go. That shows how bad it is. That really does sum it. That really does sum it up, just like you said, buddy.
And Mr. Box Office just sums it up for me. Ange is crap.
But don't get used to it,
Alex.
He's right.
Don't get used to it.
3 games.
You did. Ange is crap. It's not just Ange. It isn't just Ange, but he is
The whole core of that team is unprofessional. There is not a professional football player in that football team.
except for Jed Spence.
Maybe not.
He was the only player that turned up.
Because even if you know the manager's no good, you revert to base. You play your troubles. You play how you know to play football. Clearly, they've proven they don't even know how to
One thing that's been proven for me is we've got the best concourse supporters in the land. Because we're very loud on the concourse.
Yeah.
But inside the stadium, we were shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
Who cares? I'll not take it with. I'll not take it. Yeah, Tweaky doesn't want your ticket.
Right.
I have tickets for Sunday as well. I actually can't. No, if nobody. It's. Do you know what? It reminds me of those Villa fans back in the day. And he said, "I left my season ticket on my car dashboard.
Yeah.
Someone smashed the window and left 2 more because he didn't want to
Two
go.
more, yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Nobody wants to go.
I'll be honest with you. If Graham offered me his ticket and a plane ticket over, I'd probably decline.
Michael Dawson on Sky last night, nothing. More passion from Carragher and Jamie Redknapp. Our ex-players are a joke. I'm sick of the lot of them. They could help influence so much, but I agree with you. Isn't this right, Brian? They just seem to be, they got no passion for the club, don't they?
Well, do you know what? And this is how bad it gets for this fan base as well. Is I've seen a lot of people go for Jamie Carragher today going, oh, what he said is rubbish. Look at all the injuries. Look at all this. Look at... Jamie Carragher wasn't just talking about Ange. For some people, you have to realise there was a Tottenham Hotspur before Ange Postecoglou. And we were serial chokers then.
Yep.
Alex Ferguson said years and years ago, it's only Tottenham.
It's only Tottenham, boys.
It literally, we are a running joke.
Yeah.
Basically,
Brian
you know what-
Ferguson said that
Well,
close to 20 years ago now.
mate, of course, I put a tweet out.
That's what I'm saying. That's how bad it is. It's crazy.
I said a couple of weeks ago, we should give Paddy Power the naming rights, because the amount of engagement and money we're bringing in for Paddy Power for taking the piss out of us, we might as well earn out of it.
Can someone my ticket's available for the Man City game. You will get a win. So
Yeah.
that's the only one I will guarantee that we can get a win for Wednesday, the 26th of February. If
We're
someone,
not winning that
winning
game,
that.
Barry.
if
We are
someone
not
could
winning.
kindly
We are
buy
not
my
winning
ticket
that
from the
game.
exchange or offer or
Nick,
only
it gets to the point where you'll have to pay them to take it.
I know, mate. I know. This is it. Yeah.
Just sell it as you get to sit next to Ben and Sim and Mr. Box Office.
There's nothing. Listen,
Is Mr. Box Office going?
I'll take your Man United ticket.
I don't have a Man United ticket. I've got a Man City ticket, Alex.
Get the cough to 50 likes. Don't be a fraud like Ange. Correct. Barry, how much for that ticket? How much is that? Is that ticket, Barry? For the Man City
Make me an offer. Make me an offer.
Make me an offer.
Make him an offer he can't refuse. 2 Lion bars and a bag of Monster Munch.
not even that, mate. Start offering Skywalks. Start offering
Yeah,
Skywalks.
everyone in chat, give your offer to Barry. Just the silliest offer going.
50p.
Sheriff is offering you 50p.
5p.
Ramon Vega got bantered by a Scouse taxi driver.
Oh wow!
I'll take you to Man United. I'll take Man United. He doesn't have the Man United ticket.
I sold that one. I got lucky. Well, I say lucky. Some delusional person bought it. So.
Corey is saying, how about a home-cooked dinner and a Brighton ticket? No, he's not having it. Apart from the,
I'll give you a hug.
That was a very expensive hug, though, Bobby, because you're gonna have to pay for a plane ticket to fly over.
Oh, the flight's not included. Oh, never mind then.
Mate,
That was what I was giving the hug for, the flight.
I would rather go to a TFC game in -30 in just t-shirts and shorts than go into that Levy Bowl.
Yeah.
On the plus side, guys, I don't know where I'm driving right now because my doctor's office moved, and for some reason, GPS is taking me through this little wooded area that's got these mega mansions here, man. Holy, I think the Tottenham squad might live here.
Maybe. Ian is saying I can give you a hug, a pocket of lint, and a half-eaten piece of the chicken. Sheriff is now offering you 2 bottles of Diet Coke. If he pays me £250, I will go. So you've got to pay Fiona. I'll give you a pair of my socks. A signed photo.
This football club, absolutely shameless.
What have they done now?
Shameless. The loss stings, but I couldn't have been prouder to have worn this shirt. Fuck off.
Who said that?
My God.
Dan
Who said it?
Dan So.
Okay,
Flag,
so he's already towing.
Yeah, but he's a new signing. He's going to say something positive, obviously.
Yeah.
Side
I don't fault him.
Side Dancer's offering you a photo of Emerson Royale, AC Milan star, a wad of chewing gum. I'm not going to bring up Daniel Leave Me's comment because that will get us demonetized.
Wait, Ben, am I in your neighborhood or something here?
No, you are not. Lovely snow, though. The ex-players and legends trying to defend the club are the same ones that are paid to wander around the stadium schmoozing with the fans. It's a job. I'll take the ticket for 2 disposable vapes and 14 nuggets. Bag of cheese and onion crisps. A packet of Treeborn mints because it reminds me of Minty from EastEnders.
That's a new one. Minty, not Barry. Minty.
How about a Brighton ticket and a Blackmore?
Brother.
It's bloody freezing here in Rhondda, Ben. Can you change that background to a summer one, please? I'll buy you a Chick King if you don't give me a ticket. Well,
if you don't give me a ticket.
Yeah. Your PR is on another level. Being integrated in well doesn't Danzo. It will be signed by me. I'm okay. Bet Danzo wasn't saying anything positive to his agent. Cliff Jones 90 today. But that's a terrible birthday present for him.
He's in charge of Tottenham Hotspur.
Well,
Post that.
you got to remember that Dragu got ruled out for the season on his birthday and told you need a cruciate ligament surgery. Mate, it's what this club does. It's what this club does to you.
I want to see it.
It's just funny. There's no professionalism in that.
Last offer: 3 Diet Cokes. Are you going to take the? Are you going to take the offer of 3 Diet Cokes?
No.
If that's from Mark, that's massive because he loves his Diet Coke.
So I want to only go to 2 more games this season. Nottingham Forest at home and Brighton at home. I might not even go for Brighton at home if I know I need to because I need to go with the brother-in-law. But apart from that,
on a serious note, we have our Tottenham back question.
I said this a few weeks ago. Oasis have come back. We got the Tottenham back from the 1990s.
Yep. How did the club do that to Radu? I'm not sure. That was a freak accident. No, that's a freak injury. To be honest, I'm just excited to see who's going to be in the coach in 4 weeks. Your guess is as good as mine. Indeed. Romero wished Lisandro Martinez well on Instagram regarding his ACL, said nothing about Dragusin. This club, man, they all stink. It's shameless, isn't it? It's shameless.
We've gone well past shameless. We have gone well past shameless, people.
Yeah. This is the only Tottenham I've ever known. Can't get much worse. I just found a cockroach in front of the garden, Barry. Will you take that for a ticket?
Yes, yeah. No, that's it. Sold.
3 bottles of Diet Coke and a cockroach.
Yeah, sold.
Brian, I'm scared about our bet. I think you're right. Never make a bet with Daigle about Tottenham.
No, so I made a bet with Matty yesterday because obviously I owe him a stupid.
Right, sorry, hold on 1 second. This lady stopped right in the middle of the road in front of me. You okay?
Oh.
All right, let me give you a hand. Hold on. I gotta go, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
Cheers, Bobby.
Okay, have a good day, everybody.
Bobby's going to stick her in the boot. Are you okay? Oh, do you need some help? In the boot you go.
Is he frozen or is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I had a bet with Matty about Ange being sacked after. I had a bet with Matty of him being sacked after Leicester, and I lost that, so I owed him a crazy dance. And then when I was on Matty's shows yesterday, he thinks he'll be sacked before Villa, and I don't. And it's either double or quits. So if he gets the bullet before Villa, I owe him a crazy dance and another forfeit. But if he's in the dugout for Villa, which he will be, unfortunately, I don't know anything. So someone did beat me in a bet, but it's soon to be eradicated.
He's not going anywhere until the end of the season, unfortunately.
Yeah. But on that go, Emerson Royale. On that Emerson Royale, it's time to end the show, unfortunately, because we've got a few things to do for the rest of the day. Yes, that's the man. That's the man.
Oh,
boy. We will be ending the show there. Aki, we've got a show live at 6:15 tonight, don't we?
We've got 2. We've got 2. Yeah. There's one that I've just got to finalise, but today I will be live at 1:15, which is 6:15 back home.
Yeah.
With a guy who's been a great supporter of our channel called Psycho Fox. You would have seen him on Cowlins. He is just a wonderful person and a great speaker, and he will be giving hell for leather for this football club.
Yeah.
And then obviously I had a conversation with Jay this morning, who's absolutely fuming, and said, can we do another one of the streams we did last Saturday?
Yeah.
So tomorrow there will be me and Jay again.
Yeah.
At 9 or 9:30 UK time. Tomorrow.
Great stuff.
So,
Asa, what shows are you going to be on soon?
I'll be on what is it? It's Friday, isn't it? Because I got the pesky kids, so I'll be with Kate, Jimbo, and Chang on Monday. I don't really want to stream over the weekend because it's just a bit boring. But I'll probably have a little look, be in the chat, you know. So yeah, and then obviously we've got Brewing Bollocks next Wednesday.
Great stuff. Great stuff. But thank you all so much for everyone for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bazza, hit the catchphrase.
See you later, rat.
And Daigle, take it away, Aki.
Oh yeah, and I will say for people exactly this: you will be redirected to Matt K's new channel, so everyone
do
make
that
sure
after
you
the
stay on
OT.
the redirect. And I will just say, and as always, Levy out.
And as always, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. If you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to